Wow! We're live on Home Song. Good evening, folks. How you doing? I'm trying to look at what's going on my iPad. So, oh no, it just says this video is live now. Let's see what's going on. I'll try and remember to turn this down. This is just so that I can see who's on here and I can say hello. There's Ian Morrison watching. Good evening, Ian. And I'm also going to share this. Share. I'm going to share this to I don't know where I'm sharing this to. I'm just sharing it. Hopefully wife is in the house doing some sharing. Anyway, now that the sharing is all done, good evening. Welcome to Home Song, and I'm looking forward to playing some songs for you. Hey Steve, how you doing, man? So without further ado, I'm going to find a guitar that's hopefully in tune. I think I've been fairly organised this week, this month. And I think the daily home songs are coming to an end quite soon, but there will still be lots of home song activity, which is really good. I hope to remain part of that if I'm allowed. And we're just talking about your MC behind the scenes tonight is Mr. David Fee, Mr. Home Song himself. So I'm going to kick off with a song that I'm amazed that I haven't. Oh no, actually, I'm actually talking rubbish. I'm not going to kick off with a song that I'm surprised I haven't played in Home Song before. I'm actually going to start off with a cover. Not my style, but I thought this was an important song to play because some of you may or may not have heard of a guy called Blind Willie Johnson. And Blind Willie Johnson is one of my major influences and one of my very favourite pre-war Delta blues artists. And I thought, to hell with it, I'm going to play a Blind Willie Johnson song tonight. And it just came back to it. It's on my very first album, Come With Me, which came out about, I think Come With Me came out in 2007. Really? How long ago is that? 14 years since my debut solo, full-length debut solo. Done some EPs and stuff. So anyway, this is going to be Going to See the King by Blind Willie Johnson. Now, by me, because it's traditional. By and by, I'm gonna see the king. Oh, by and by, by and by, I'm gonna see the king. Wouldn't mind dying if time was on. Oh, after death, you got to stand the test. Oh, after death now. After death, you got to stand the test. Wouldn't mind dying if time was on. Deep inside, way in the middle of the wheel. Oh, deep inside of me, yeah. Deep inside, way in the middle of the wheel. Wouldn't mind dying if time was on. By and by, I'm gonna see the king. Oh, by and by. By and by, I'm gonna see the king. Wouldn't mind dying if time was on. Wouldn't mind dying if dying was. Well, that was By and By, I'm Gonna See the King, which I heard first by Blind Willie Johnson, pre-war Delta Blues legend. Let's have a wee look and see who's in the house. Jerry Casey, listen to some Dave Arcari. Thanks, Ian. Yes, Jerry has been in touch, as has his buddy, Ronnie Stewart. Jeff, hello, Jeff. How's it going, man? Not Tom Jones. No Tom Jones tonight, Jeff. Rosie Nimmo, good evening, Rosie. Lovely to see you. Thank you, Steve. Oh, wife is on, Margaret McDonald. Oh, she's also shared it to the book club. Poor you. Who else is in the house? Hey, Drew, you're watching again. Nice one, man. Hey, Scott, how's it going? Scott, I'm in the coffee again, but not for long because we've got a pal coming for pizza later on, and I am going to be drinking beer just for a change. So, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm going to play another song. I'm going to play this one quite soon after the last one because this is one of my big hits. Well, anything that five or six people like, I classify as a hit. It's a live favourite. It's one of my favourites, and you'll all have heard, or some of you will have heard the story if you've been at a real live home song gig, maybe at David's or at Clachan. This is a song that probably you'll see when I play it that it's, you know, that the influences are clearly coming from that Blind Willie Johnson thing, even though the song sounds fuck all like Blind Willie Johnson. That's immaterial. So I'm going to play you this. It's a song called Devil's Left Hand. Last night I met an old friend, shook him by the hand. Something strange was happening, cause he gave me his left hand. When I shook his hand, it didn't feel so good, but on his little finger, a broken bottle stood. Devil's left hand reached across the sticks. Oh, I drank all his whiskey and learned some of his tricks. Come on! Into the hallway, dark and dingy place. When he turned toward me, I didn't recognize his face. The devil's left hand reached across the sticks. Oh, I drank all his whiskey and learned some of his tricks. Oh yeah, come on! Well, when the lift door opened, was way below the ground, just an empty bar room, I didn't hear a sound. The devil's left hand reached across the sticks. Oh, I drank all his whiskey and learned some of his tricks. Oh yeah, come on. Well, suddenly there's a crowd and it's getting out of control. I whipped his ass and told him, you'll never win my soul. The devil's left hand reached across the sticks. I drank all his whiskey and learned some of his tricks. The devil's left hand reached across the sticks. I whipped his ass and told him, you'll never win my soul. Oh, Devil's Left Hand. It's funny, for these home song things, I always sit in a chair or a kind of stool thing. I don't know what you call it. It's a seat with no arms on it, but it turns round and everything. So what's happening? Thank you, Steve. Good evening. Stuart Bland, how you doing? Stuart Morrow, good evening. Scott's having a beer now. Oh, nice one. Oh, thanks, Stuart. Sounds good. Thank you. So, still in the coffee, but not for long. Because I can't drink coffee and make pizza. I have to drink beer when I'm making the pizza, and then I definitely have to drink beer while I'm eating the fucking pizza. Right, so where are we now? I was going to tell you, if you've been watching any of my Facebook exploits, or if you're a member of Dave Arcari's Wildcats, that's my private group for you on Facebook. It doesn't cost anything to join, But what it does give you access to is exclusive content. I do a live stream usually on a Monday evening once a week with some news and some information, and maybe show some video blogs. You get the heads up and stuff before it's released into the great wide world, or the great black hole of Facebook. And if you've been looking at the Wildcats live streams, you'll maybe have had a preview of a new single that I have coming on the 22nd of October. I decided that the version of Loch Lomond on Nobody's Fool album that was released by French label Dixie Frog, 7 or 8 years ago. Now, I actually only recorded that song to call their bluff. No, not to call their bluff. To let them see that it wasn't a goer, and they called my bluff and wanted it on the album. I've never really been that comfortable with it. So I thought I should try and come up with a better version, or a version, not a better version than the one I'd previously recorded. Don't worry, it's not in the banjo. Don't worry. I'm not going to play it tonight either. But it's coming out the 22nd of October. It's actually called Loch Lomond and then in brackets Home, because I've rewritten the lyrics a little bit to make them relevant to myself and Margaret, so it's a bit personally relevant, and also to bring it up to date, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really that fucking interested in the Jacobites. That was a long time ago. I've got no relevance now whatsoever. I'm just not really that into history, I guess. So I've kind of slightly altered that. Some people might find it all sacrilegious, but I don't care, because I've made it personal, and that's what I like. And if you like it, great. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Anyway, it's obviously got loads of slide guitar in it, but most of all, it features the voices of the Loch. The voices of the Loch are friends and neighbours here on East Loch Lomond, and some friends from here and friends from further afield as well. Billy, who you saw on, was a guest on my HomeSong stream in July, and was also here for a house concert a couple of weeks ago. Billy, his wife Dorothy, his daughter Valerie, her husband Sherry, they're all on it. Lots of voices. So I recorded them all individually. We've assembled them into a sort of sing-along thing in the choruses. I didn't want backing vocals, I didn't want choir or choruses or anything like that. It was just to try and recreate the feel of some folk sitting in the hall while you play it singing along. I'm really pleased with the result. 22nd of October it comes out. You will already have had a heads up if you are in Dave Arcari's Wildcats. Anyway, talking of which, Drew, is it sounding good? Thank you. I sometimes struggle. This is HomeSong comes through a thing called StreamYard, and then it squirts it into the HomeSong Facebook page, and sometimes the audio can be a bit hit or miss. I think it's taken me, I've been doing these one a month, I think. David's organised, David Fee, Mr. HomeSong, him and Chris have been running these since January, I think. So I've done January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. This is my 9th one, and I think it's probably taken to this one for me to get the sound right. Anyway, without further ado, I say, don't worry, this is not a banjo version of Loch Lomond. This is a banjo tune. It's one of my more mellow tunes. It's called Still Friends, and as ever, it goes out to Betty and some other good pals. Oh, when the sun goes down, that's when I start to dream about the things we did. We were just 16. I remember very well all the parties every night, smoke and drink and talk till the morning light. Oh, we didn't have a care. Ah, well, nothing could go wrong. Caution to the wind, we were young and strong. At the time I never knew. Oh, well, things were different then. Oh, even if we'd made through thick and thin. But we know a lot more now than we did way back again, do it all again. Not many people know all the things that we've been through. We went our separate ways like we had to do. But now that time has passed, well, we all meet again. Not much seems to change, and we're still friends. Still friends? Wasn't Loch Lomond on the banjo. Thank goodness, says everybody out there in home song land. So what's happening? Let me have a slug of coffee. See what's happening. Who else is in the house? Ian Morrison's here loud and clear. Steve Byrne, you like that, Steve? Thanks, man. Hope you're keeping well, man. Grand. Oh, Chris Annetts. Good evening, Chris. Chris has often been my behind-the-scenes host. As I say, tonight it's David Fee. Chris has been behind the scenes on many of them as well. So what else has been happening? I've told you the single's coming out on the 22nd of October, my sacrilegious version of Loch Lomond, rechristened Loch Lomond Home. I like it. I think you might quite like it too. I'm hoping that I'll have some other news of stuff that's happening very, very soon. Meantime, remember you can join Dave Arcari's Wildcats, my Facebook group. It's free to join. You just need to answer one very simple question to be for the membership to be approved of the group, and it's nothing too onerous. And then you have access to free and exclusive content, including a weekly live stream exclusive, this is the wrong guitar, exclusively for Wildcats. We even do some exclusive Wildcats merch, which has been really, really popular. So, hey Scott, makes you think of our old friends. Ah, nice one. Cool. Right, I'm going to play you one more song, then I'm going to say cheerio, and I'm going to fire up the pizza oven because my stomach is rumbling and my eyes are on the prize of a nice cold beer, or 5. So I'm going to love yous and leave yous. Oh, before I forget, tomorrow night it's Tina Pluchino is going to be on Home Song tomorrow night. Still daily weekday live streams on Home Song for the moment. Watch the Home Song page for oh, excuse me, I think I inhaled that coffee. Watch the Home Song Facebook page for updates and stuff. So I'm going to play one more song for you. And it's one, I don't know if I've played this in the live streams either. Go tell me right, she don't want to know about a crazy notion, gonna make things grow. Something's gotta change, it's gonna go. Get myself electric, see I can do. Not like nothing new, been around a while. When I hear it, baby, I can't help but smile. Go see my man, see what he can do. Get myself electric, give myself a try. Oh yeah! Everybody's doing it, it's the way to go. Time to do it different, try it way down low. Go back my wire, getting near. Other ways to go, line is getting clear. Can't pay my way, my standards running dry. Get myself electric, I need another beer. Electric's gonna get me another beer. Electric's gonna get me another beer. Oh, got me electric. Haven't played that. It's the title of my second album, which you cannot get anymore on physical format. You can still stream it on Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Amazon MP3 and all these places. If you like that song, it is on the live album, live at Memorial Hall, which is available on all the streaming services, of course, and downloads. It's also on double heavy coloured vinyl, and it's also on CD. And in fact, talking of vinyl, my Whiskey in the Blood album, recorded at Sonic Punk Studios in Helsinki, Finland. The vinyl, 180 gram whiskey coloured vinyl gatefold sleeve, is back in stock in my online shop. Now, a lot of people have been asking for this record. We thought there were none left, and we got a little small shipment. There's not an awful lot left, so get in, especially if you're a vinyl collector. 180 gram translucent whiskey coloured vinyl gatefold sleeve. It's one of my favourite albums as well of mine. Anyway, let's see what's happening before I bid you all farewell. Stacey! You've just got out of IKEA, Stacey. Nice one. And you're having a beer. You're going to have steak, Steve? Oh, I'm jealous. Puts my measly pizza to shame. Drew's still watching. Thanks, Rosie. I will enjoy my beer and pizza. Thanks, Rosie. We'll catch up soon. Thanks, Stuart. You enjoyed that. Okay, I am now going to take my spectaculars off. I have to tell you, just take my glass off. Before I go, I got a photo job during the week. It was quite amazing. I was photographing a wedding in Luss, which is the opposite side of the loch. And Margaret was away with the car all day, so I had to get the bus. In fact, I had to get two buses, and oh dear, it made the job was at 2 o'clock. I left here at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I got home at 6 for a 50-minute photo shoot at 2 o'clock. Anyway, I was at the bus stop in Ballach waiting for the second bus. And I must have been looking at my phone or something. So, and some guy, some wee jakey guy comes up to me and goes, hey, what you doing, man? How you doing? I was like, oh, I'm doing fine. And I did that. Fucking guy was like, your specs have just broken. I was, oh, it's all right. It's all right. They're fine. Anyway, on that note, thanks a lot for watching, folks. Don't forget, new single, 22nd of October, Loch Lomond Home, coming on Spotify, Apple Music, the pre-saves and all that kind of shit. I'll be live soon. There will be no escape via my Facebook page. Dave Arcari's Wildcats, come and join the Facebook group. See us on Monday nights at 8 PM. Also lots of other free exclusive live stream content and merchandise. Wildcats exclusive merchandise. And other than that, thanks for watching and see you all very soon. Thanks a lot for